You can watch all the trading tutorials you want, but if you can't set it up on your own chart, none of it matters. Knowing what Bollinger Bands, RSI, and MACD are means nothing if you don't know how to pull them up on your chart. This one video will fix all of that. From signing up to setting up your chart, adding indicators, and adjusting settings. Even if this is your first time opening TradingView, this video has you covered. Let's get into it. Why TradingView? TradingView is the most widely used charting platform among traders worldwide. Stocks, futures, crypto. You can chart almost any market all in one place. And here's the key point. The free plan is more than enough to get started. Paid plans offer more indicators on screen at once, more alerts, and more saved layouts. But if you're just starting out, the free plan covers everything you need. You can always upgrade later when you feel you need more. Signing up is simple. Head to TradingView.com and log in with your Google account. It takes about 30 seconds. Setting up your chart. Once you're signed in, go ahead and open the chart view. It might look overwhelming at first with all the buttons, but we'll walk through each one step by step. Symbol search and trading pairs. In the top left corner of the screen, you'll find the symbol search bar. Just type in the name of whatever you want to chart. The letters after the symbol name, like USDT or BTC, are called a trading pair. They tell you what you're trading against. BTC USDT means you're trading Bitcoin against USDT, a dollar-pegged stablecoin. It's important to match the exchange and pair you actually trade on. When you type a symbol, a list of exchanges will appear. Just select the one you use. Timeframes. Once you've selected your symbol, it's time to set your time frame. The time frame buttons are at the top of the screen, just to the right of the search bar. You can choose from 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. Here's a quick breakdown of when to use each one. The daily candle is what you check first to get the big picture. Each candle represents a full day of price movement. The 4-hour is used for midterm analysis. It's great for tracking moves that play out over days or weeks. The 1-hour helps you narrow down your entry timing. A common approach is to get your direction from the daily or 4-hour, then find your entry on the 1-hour. The 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute are mainly used for short-term trading and scalping. The shorter the time frame, the more noise there is. So if you're just starting out, we recommend getting comfortable with the daily and 4-hour first. When using multiple time frames together, we recommend the top-down approach. It's a method where you start with the big picture and work your way down to the details. Start with the daily chart to figure out whether the market is in an uptrend or a downtrend. Then move to the 4-hour to narrow down the zone you want to trade. Finally, use the 1-hour to find your actual entry timing. Higher time frames set the direction, lower time frames set the timing. You'll see this framework come up again and again in our strategy videos. So if you get this concept down now, everything will click much faster later on. Reading candles. When you look at the chart, you'll see a series of red and green bars. These are called candles. A green candle is a bullish candle. It means the closing price was higher than the opening price. The price went up. A red candle is a bearish candle. It means the closing price was lower than the opening price. The price went down. Each candle contains 4 pieces of information. The open is where the candle started. The close is where it finished. The high is the highest point reached during that candle, and the low is the lowest. The thin lines extending above and below the candle body are called wicks, or shadows. They show the high and the low. Once you understand this basic structure, the way you read charts will completely change. Adding indicators. Now for the most important part, let's get all the indicators we've covered on this channel actually loaded onto your chart. At the top center of the toolbar, you'll see a button labeled Indicators. Click it and a search bar will open. Just type in the name of the indicator you want to add. Bollinger Bands. Type Bollinger Bands into the search bar. The default settings are a period of 20 and a standard deviation of 2. We use these defaults on this channel. No need to change anything. RSI. Type RSI into the search bar. The default period is 14, which is what we use on this channel. The overbought level is 70, and the oversold level is 30. MACD. Type MACD into the search bar. The default settings are a fast length of 12, slow length of 26, and signal of 9. Keep these as they are. EMA SMA. Type EMA or SMA into the search bar. The EMA is a moving average that gives more weight to recent prices, while the SMA is a simple average. On this channel, we use the 200 EMA as our trend baseline. After adding it, the default period will likely be set to 9. Go into the settings and change it to 200. Stochastic. Type Stochastic into the search bar. The default settings are K period 14, D period 3, and smoothing 3. The overbought level is 80, and the oversold level is 20. Donchian Channel. Type Donchian into the search bar. The default period is 20. We use this default on this channel. ATR. ATR stands for Average True Range. It measures market volatility, essentially how much the price is moving. Type ATR into the search bar. The default period is 14. It's commonly used as an objective reference point when setting your stop loss. Volume. Type volume into the search bar. Volume becomes most powerful when used alongside other indicators. If the price is rising and volume is increasing along with it, that's a stronger, more reliable signal. Add it with the default settings. Fibonacci. Fibonacci is not an indicator, it's a drawing tool. You won't find it under the Indicators button. Look for it in the left sidebar instead. We'll cover how to use the Fibonacci tool in detail in Part 2 of this TradingView guide, how to adjust indicator settings. Once you've added an indicator, here's how to adjust the settings. Hover your mouse over the indicator name on the chart, and a small set of icons will appear. Click the gear icon to open the settings panel. From there, you can change the period, color, line thickness, and more. To temporarily hide an indicator, click the eye icon. To remove it entirely, click the X. This is one of the most common mistakes beginners make. It might seem like more indicators means more accuracy, but it's actually the opposite. When too many indicators are on screen, they often give conflicting signals and make it harder to decide. Stick to 2 or 3 indicators that match your strategy. Today we covered everything: setting up TradingView, reading candles, adding indicators, and adjusting your settings. With this video, you now have everything you need to get all the indicators from this channel up and running on your chart. If you want more chart analysis and trading insights, join our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. In Part 2, we'll go through how to draw directly on your chart and set up alerts, tools you'll need for our upcoming Candlestick pattern series. Make sure you don't miss it.